New episode of Vlogs. It's your homeboy, Mr. Capone, and I'm back. Uh, you know, I just been around doing tours, so I've been real busy. But I have to get to the topic today. On a podcast, the homie Criminal had a podcast with Eyekon, and the topic of this segment is the face of Chicano rap, who sold the most, who did the most, blah blah blah. All right, so first I'm gonna talk about LA Icon. Me and him really didn't really chop it up. We never met each other, and you know, could have been some kind of issues, whatever. No one knows, right? But I watched his interview, and by me watching his interview, man, I really I learned something from Homeboy. He's a very smart individual, and he knows his field. And I know he's been around a lot of rappers. He's from the old school to the new school, so he knows the game. But I'm used to the typical small-minded person, small-minded hater. So I kind of maybe put him in that box at one time. But after watching his interview, I seen he's a very smart, intelligent man, and just because of that, man, I gotta respect that interview, and I gotta give props to the Matuele Icon. Um, give him his flowers for knowing his Kletcha. Because, see, there's a lot of people who do podcasts, a lot of people who talk on Instagram, a lot of people who talk on YouTube, a lot of people talk a talk, but never walk the walk. They don't really know what's really going on. And shouts out to some of them podcasters out there, and I talk to some, and I really want to support them. But I watch what they say sometimes, and I see who they think is doing it big and who is really popping, or they act like they know what's really going on. They hear internet rumors and they fall off the rumors, and that's their book to the calles, book to the rap game of what's going on. But LA Icon, coming from a place that he could be actually one of the biggest haters, he came and gave the flowers and said, you know what, you guys are probably the most biggest label, did the most biggest thing, profitable, most well known. And on that note, all I gotta say is much respect. And it's not even about him. I'm giving props more than him. I'm giving him that he knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. Most of these other podcasters out there really don't know what was really going on and who sold and what did what. And I give much props to LA Icon for telling it like it is. Now, I could have been it years ago. I could have contested people and go, no, I'm number one. I'm this and that. I'm not here to say I'm number one or we number one or anything. But when I see an intelligent man, I would definitely give my respects, and I'll say this homie is smart, and I give him that props right there. You feel me? So I definitely wanted to address that off the interview I seen. Um, I didn't know he was that. He was really paying attention because the streets know. Like, we go to city to city, sell out shows. I mean, just because we ain't trying to floss every day doesn't mean we haven't witnessed success. We haven't seen sold out shows. We haven't did the most. I mean, like I said, artists showed us love. Snoop Dogg posted. Snoop Dogg did a couple tracks with me. Kevin Gates just said, "Hey, hit me up," and goes, "I want to work with you. I like your music." He did it on the strength, no paying nothing. We had artists that did projects with us, from Sugar Free, Bone Thugs, Little Flip. The list goes on. Did songs collaboration with Migos on a lot of love. Man, there was just, I can go on and on of so many artists that we messed with from the future to the past, and it was because of love. Rolling with Floyd, there's people that are ready to, major labels that were ready to sign us. Obviously, we kept it real and kept it on the streets. But regardless, I don't see nobody really knowing what's up. And LA Icon, he knows what's up. So on that note, I'm gonna respect him and give my respect back to Homeboy and tell like it is. He knows his thing. And I just want to definitely send my shots out and my respect. And if you haven't seen it, you're gonna see the clip right here, a little small clip.
Well, For Chicano rap, I would have to say, and I'll give you your flowers now. You and Capone are like the face of Chicano rap. There's no question about that. High Power is probably the most well-known and maybe even profitable record label that we ever had out here. I don't know the numbers really, but I mean just as a general.
And much love, your homie, Mr. Capone. And if I'm gonna do an interview, I really don't do a lot of interviews, but definitely not LA Eyekon has came into my thoughts of someone who's educated, and I would like to have discussions with educated people, whether it's behind closed door on a camera, because I'm a real one. I sometimes don't like to talk too much, but at the end of the day, I respect someone with intelligence. So now I know why people really mess with LA Icon and people had him like this on him because he knows what's up. Much respect, your homie, Mr. Capone, and I'm out. Oh.